This man is the most powerful diplomat in the United Nations, but before the end of the world, he received an extremely absurd mission to negotiate with two children to save humanity. The diplomat knows that this negotiation is destined not to be easy, because it is these two children who bring the information that humanity will perish when the time comes in. The reason why people value it so much is that the identity of the child is actually the sun god and the moon god in the sky. Negotiating with God is the first step in life. All the passive situations that diplomats have experienced in the past are no match for this moment. When humans live and die, they don't care. Fortunately, the diplomat was prepared to deal with this crisis. Humanity has prepared three of the highest gifts for God. The first gift is all the knowledge that human beings have accumulated in their lifetime. The moon god took it over and gave it back to the diplomat in a folding chair. Obviously, human knowledge is nothing but a pile of waste paper in God's eyes. The first negotiation has failed. The second gift to God is a decision that human beings have never had before. The moon god lives in the palace and takes on the supreme power. But when the moon god raises the crown, the diplomat suddenly feels the weight of his own head. The moon god pulled him up and pulled him to the throne with the sun god. It was still a silent and powerful response. The last gift was the first thing that everyone thought of, and everyone agreed with it. But no one dared to say that the diplomat had no choice. The three-colored paired flowers fluttered in the sky. God was attracted by the dazzling scene in front of him. They didn't expect to lie down under the cover of the violence that humans are best at. The bullet slipped through the ears of the sun god and hit the peaceful sky behind him. The moon god quietly walked to the bullet hole and opened the sky. The diplomat fell quickly in the sky during the class in a wanton. He saw the birth of the sun, saw the vast universe, and saw a golden lotus gradually hanging in the bright starry sky. Iced the sun god who was about to reach the end. It turned out that the stars were as small as humans, but they were fearless. When life came to an end, they just accepted it quietly. Only at this moment did the diplomat realize that all things will die and all human beings will die, and all human beings will die. Everything is just a natural cycle of life and death, and no one can stop it from the beginning. Humans have no enemies in this crisis. The so-called negotiation is just a game of one-legged play. Humans think they are a high bargaining chip. The end is the final conclusion of everything in the world. What humans can do is sit down and accept it,